Hi, I'm Nick from Australian Native Bee, and today we're going to head up to Dean's and he's going to talk with us about something we haven't talked about here at Australian Native Bee before, and that is how to swap workers or exchange workers between two different colonies of stingless bees. I hope you enjoy.
Hello, today I've got a weak hive here. It doesn't have many bees in it. See, large empty space inside that box. It does have, it's got a few bees, it's got a queen, it's got some brood. Today I'm going to use a technique of swapping workers with a stronger hive that I've got over here. So I'll take this hive, this box, here. This is a nice strong hive, very healthy, and there's going to be a lot of workers out in the field come back to my weak box. Let's have a talk about that. Here we go, guys. So the important thing about swapping a box to steel workers is that you can only do it for a very weak box. If it's a strong box and there's lots of bees inside here, they will mount a defence. You'll have a defensive swarm. It'll be like a fighting swarm. You have bees everywhere. It can last for a week or so. But with a weak hive, that's what you can do. So we've got these workers returning. There's hardly any guards there. There's a couple of guards poking their head out. Just see what they can do. Tell you what, let's go and do a swap on some australis hives. So I've also got a weak australis hive. We'll come back to this in 5 or 10 minutes and we'll see how they're going. Okay. Now we're going to swap two australis hives. I've got a hive at the back here, a hive at the front. This hive, get out of the way, dog. It's a nice strong hive. There's going to be plenty of workers out in the field, but today is a little bit cold and there's not so many. Fine. Whereas this hive I had set up, I can open this. I'd set this one up as an induction. There's about 80 or 100 bees left in there. Currently no queen, I've got a queen cell, and I just want to boost this hive with more workers. Again, very small hive, won't mount a defence, I won't have a fighting swarm. So I put it down here, the entrance in the same position the other one was, and returning workers will come back there. Whatever returning workers come back to the small hive, go into this guy now. The entrance in the same spot.
Do you want to explain just quickly what you have observed happens when a worker from a foreign colony enters a different hive?
Okay. In carbonaria, sometimes the worker will climb onto the back, like the guard will climb onto the back of the worker that's just come in. Worker will stand there and let her do it rather, and then they'll do a little pinch on the back of the neck and kill that worker. If you have enough bees come in from two strong hives, then you'll have a fighting swarm develop or a defensive swarm. Australis do things a little bit different. When a carbonaria comes into an australis colony, the australis guard will climb on its back and do the neck pinch thing the same way. But when a strange australis bee comes into an australis colony, the guard bees gather around the strange worker. They will grab antenna and legs and things and have a little bit of a pull, and more often than not they let them go and that bee actually joins the nest, which is rather cool.
Wow.
Because I've got clear observation screens on these hives, I might be able to see that in a minute. I can't see a lot of bees coming in, although I did have bees going in and out there a little bit earlier. It is warm enough today, but it's a bit overcast and the australis don't really want to fly today.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back and have a look at that carbonaria hive. Made the swap of these two hives. There's a few of these workers coming back. I can see 4 dead bees there below the colony. These ones are in a bit of a death huddle there. That's it, that's all the ones I've lost. And with this other colony, the bees are now starting to find the entrance and go in, and I'm looking around underneath it and I don't see any dead bees. So no fighting swarm, no dead bees. This hive will now be invigorated with new workers and hopefully store a bit of honey before winter comes along. And that's my aim today.
Great, thanks Dean.
No worries.
All through these days and songs that